Oh. Yeah. Are you ready? What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns live stream. And today, things get real. No more of the garbage freaking preseason bullshit. It's legit now. The bullet's alive. No more one play, one drive of Joe Flacco and then the backups. No, we're going to see hopefully the starters the whole time. Unless, someone's getting blasted. Which in that case, I hope it's the Bengals, because that'd be hilarious. But yeah, what's going on, everybody, man? We got Rays in the chat. We got Lace. I will never forget the first time Lace popped in the chat. I thought it said Lance. Lace can vouch. Yeah, I kept calling it, I kept saying Lance. But it's Lace. But how's everybody doing today? Of course, I do know the Guardians do play today too. In fact, they're playing right now. But I don't really care right now at this point. They could be winning like 10-0, and like, oh wow, okay. So as I pull up the inactive list for both teams, who's ready for some Browns football? Who's ready to get hurt again? Yeah. The Browns are funny because, well, actually, no. Being a Browns fan is funny because literally Sunday, it's I hit you, you prove me, but then it's I'll see you next week. That's what it is, you know. I will never forget those couple times where the team was actually good. You know what I'm saying? Where I could actually watch this team win games. It was fun. Hopefully, we see more of that. Something tells me this year we're not going to see a lot of winning. Yeah. I need more Browns gear. Update my Browns gear a little bit too. As the Browns onto the field in a sunny Cleveland, Ohio. And there's Joe Burrow with the Bungles. Joe Flacco. We got a battle of the Joes. Not your average Joes, though. Of course, Daryl Johnston and Kevin Kugler on the call for this one. By the way, how about Ohio University beating West Virginia? And with me living in West Virginia, let's just say Mountaineer fans out here aren't too pleased with that loss. All right. So that is that. Let's get you guys the inactive list for today. Of course, the Browns were actually coming into this game. Yeah, the injury report had some names on it, but only one guy is out, and that is Michael Hall. And he's still coming back from that knee injury. He is practicing, thank God. But yeah, he'll be back probably within the next couple weeks. Of course, the huge news came out yesterday. Quinshon Judkins will sign, and he'll be probably ready to go for next week. I saw earlier this morning that he will be meeting with the league to essentially get the game plan on what is going to happen. Doesn't sound like anything major. All right, inactive lists. Let's get that for you, eh? Okay. So for the visiting Bungles, it's Cam Grandy, Jermaine Burton, Marco Wilson, Matt Lee, McKinley Jackson, and Howard Cross. Also, Cordell Volson on IR, Cedric Johnson, Dejon Anthony, and Eric All. are also all out. Damn. That's... Now for the Browns, Shador Sanders is on the inactive list. So Colorado fans that wanted to watch this game, they're immediately going to turn it off. Gage Larvadain, Zach Zinter, KT Leviston, Mike Hall, as I mentioned, and of course Quinshawn is just coming back. He's not officially on the team yet, so yeah. Also on IR, you have Winston Reed and Cade McDonald, Nathaniel Watson, Anthony Kendall, Martin Emerson, of course, Justin Osborne, and JOK, who's out for the year. David Bell and Deshaun Watson are also on the pup list. Okay, let's actually get a quick peek at the Guardians score before we start off. Why is there an ad blocking me? Gotta love ESPN. Okay. Oh, bottom third. Nobody. Still no score. Damn, Seattle 7-0. Damn. Yeah, today's game was at noon for the Guardians. Well, another battle with Crazy Cat and the Brownies. Oh, what's up, D'Angelo? Oh man, it's so funny, Crazy Cat. Oh my god. Browns, of course, rocking the brown tops, orange pants, bungles, and they're all whites today. Of course, this season will be dictated by the first drive of this game. As we know with Kevin Stefanski, he's notorious for just hooking up an amazing opening drive. But just like we saw with Freddie Kitchens, the opening drive doesn't mean much if you can't score anymore after that. Because you put up 7 immediately, but after that, it's like you got to keep it going. New baby 829. Wife named him Flacco. Oh my god, that's awesome. Someone's having a kid and oh, I see. Someone welcomed a new kid to their family, I guess, and his wife named him Flacco. Flacco around and find out. I just really want to know who also smashed the guitar. But yeah, Shador Sanders is the emergency quarterback. So he's inactive for now, but they could always activate him if they need to. Well, another. Oh, okay, I already read that. Was it Cody? Big game today, guys. Browns getting it done. I hope so. I hope so. Right. I mean, of course, for the Browns, Joe Flacco back, of course. A lot of new weapons. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the inactive list, I mean, nobody really is surprising. Miles Harden and Jerome Baker among the starters today. So Harden over Cam Mitchell. I mean, if you watched camp, you saw how Cam Mitchell was getting toasted left and right. So I like that. I like that choice. Let's see if that pays off. Man, I can't wait for my whole week to be dictated by just these 3 or 4 hours. Looks like a solid crowd on hand for this one. Beautiful day. Looks like the Browns will be kicking off. Shamar Stewart gets 1 sack. We'll see. Hopefully, we can keep Joe Flacco clean. All right, let me get the football here. There we are. All right. We're almost ready to get underway here. Browns will start off by kicking. So that means they will get the ball in the second half. And here's the return. And I'll say this already a much better start than last time we played these guys at home. Of course, they had a kick return touchdown. This time, not the case. As here's Joe Burrow. Last season in the NFL, he ranked first in completions, attempts, pass yards, and passing touchdowns. Problem is, his defense didn't really help him out. All right, so, oh yeah, there's that new score bug they have. Reminds me of the score bugs I would always do when I first started streaming. Oh, okay. Someone from Fox must have watched my old stream and thought, oh, like that. Under center for Burrow. I formation. Snap. Play action. And a dump off to the tight end. I think that's Font. No Font. It's a beautiful day in Cleveland. Immediately, you will notice the Browns got the helmet at midfield this year, not Brownie the Elf. Browns football is officially back. Oh, joy. Shotgun. Like a pistol formation here for Burrow. Tight end to his right, running back behind him. Puts it into a freaking crowd and gets a loss of at least one or two. Devin Bush among those on the tackle. Front, it's Brown Jr., Fairchild, Karras, Lucas, Patrick, and Amarius Mims. Ranked 9th in total yards, 6th in points last year. Backs and receivers, Brown, Chase, Higgins, Sample, and Gesicki. With Font coming in every once in a while, too. All right, here we go. Third down and... Where's the freaking down at? Damn it. Scorebook sucks. And Garrett jumps. Of course, there's the usual Garrett offsides. That's how we know if football has officially begun. Jumping offsides for no reason whatsoever. Garrett, gotta stop jumping offsides, bro. You could probably, if you could do like a prop bet on that, I bet you'd make out with some crazy money. Where's the, oh, there it is, 2nd and 6. I hate this score bug. They bury it at the very bottom of the TV, and I thought I'd gooseneck myself to see it. Back to hand it off, and he'll get just shy of the first down. He'll probably be about, yeah, he'll be a yard shy. 3rd and 1. Up front for the Browns is Garrett, Collins, Graham, and Wright. 19th in total yards allowed, 27th in points allowed. Linebackers, Swinsinger, the rookie, and Bush. And then, of course, in the secondary, it'll be Ward, Delpit, Hickman, Harden, and Newsome. Come on, get off the field here. 3rd and 1, shotgun for Burrow. And he'll get the first down. Oh, Browns. Chase Brown, since week 9 last year, 631 rush yards, 119 yards, scrimmage yards per game, 3rd most in the NFL among running backs. Shotgun for Burrow. Back to pass. Good pressure. Oh, almost got tipped. And he dropped the ball. Font was hearing footsteps. But pressure coming from the middle. Let me see who was coming through the middle there. Oh, it was Harris. Almost got a hand on that ball, too. 2nd and 10. 11:47 and counting here in the first quarter. Getting Noah Font going early on, I see. Brown's crowding the line. And another run for Brown gets about 4, maybe 5. Second down. I'm sorry, 3 down. Down. 3 safety look on that last play and brought in Rayshawn Jenkins. I knew I saw number 5. Yeah, Jenkins. Garrett's been in the league damn near like 8, 9 years, and he's still jumping off sides. It's crazy. Third and about 5. Shotgun, back to pass. Oh, it's yeah, that was a tight window, but he made the catch to Higgins. It's a tight ass window to throw that ball into. Oh yeah, McGuire pushed the freaking right tackle into Burrow. That was a tight window against Harden. Inside the 30. Gesicki motions. Gonna hand it off to Brown. And that's a first down. And there's a flag. Could be a hold. Also could be on the Browns. You know how we are. Oh, legal formation. Okay, legal formation. So that'll back them up. There's Zach Taylor. A lot of Bungle fans kind of want to see him thrown in the river at this point, but you know, I mean, you compare his what he's done to what Marvin Lewis did. I mean, to be fair, at least Zach made the Super Bowl, but he lost. Marvin never even really won a playoff game. So, yeah, he is that. Ooh. First and 15. Wide open. Again, they're playing that super soft, bubble coverage, I guess. They'll give up the yards, but pass rush is never going to get there if you're leaving dudes open, guys. Come on, Jimmy Schwartz. Cook up a damn. I'm not saying cook up a blitz because that's risky against this dude, Burrow, but come on, guys. You got to stick on your man. Get me a damn turnover right here. Come on now. At the 24-yard line. Back to pass. Oh. There's Chase. Gets 1 yard shy. He seemed like something like a linebacker blitz or something. 3-1. Defense getting walked down the field, just like always. Ah, you gotta love it. Oh, you gotta love it. Here's a handoff. First down again. Inside the 15. Oh, this defense, man. Can't get a stop again. Only first drive, though. This would be a great time for that ball to pop loose. They're going for the ball, too. Trying to yank that ball out. Move the hand, and the ball goes flings out. First and 10. Inside the 15. And Chase Brown rumbles near the 4. Come on, guys. Stop the damn run. Come on. Soft as baby garbage. Baby poo. Oh, Bijan Robinson already scored. Damn, that was quick. Come on, man. Defense looking as soft as last year. Great, signal for this season. 7 opening drive touchdowns last year. And there's number 8. Touchdown Bengals. Just got walked on down the field by this freaking team, man. Just getting walked on down the field. Hey, Jim Schwartz, how about you have your team freaking toughen up a little bit, eh? They're looking soft as hell. Soft as Charmin. Getting walked down the field by the Bengals. Good job, Jim. Great job. Good job, Jimmy. Great job. Getting walked down the field. Really, no pressure. Kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 Cincy to start off. Defense is getting walked down the field. But, they had chances. They had chances. Couldn't freaking get off the damn field. But yeah, that new score bug that the Fox has reminds me so much of the old score bug I would do when I would stream like years ago, when I first really started using a scoreboard. Yeah. It would literally just be the two logos in either corner, right? You'd have like no background or anything like I have right now. Yeah, you'd have to watch some of my old streams. They were classic. Oh, Browns, of course. Just getting walked down the field. Good job, defense. Hey, at least they can dance. Oh, that's funny. At least they can dance, though. Oh, Greg Newsome, keep dancing on the sideline. I swear these dudes rely, they worry more about their dance routines and what they wear more than actually going on the field and balling out. Oh my God. The Jets had a 100-yard USA flag for the anthem. Someone got stuck on the flag. On the flag? Oh, that's brutal. That's tough. He has to he has to like crawl all the way to the other end. All right. Do, 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 do. Now let's see how the Browns offense does. Weak ass, freaking feeble ass defense, just letting them walk on down the field. Almost too easy. Almost too easy. Wow. See how the offense does. And here's the return. Runs right into a crowd, and he'll get past the 30. That's, I believe, DeAndre Carter. And here comes Joe Flacco for his first drive with the Browns in a couple years. Last time we saw him with the Browns, it was pretty good until the playoffs. So let's see what this offense looks like. 8th quarterback to start week 1 at age 40 plus in NFL history. All right, past the 30. Hands it off. And there's Dylan Sampson. Tennessee Volunteer. Gets a solid chunk to start it off. Of course, up front, you have Jones, Batonio, Posick, Teller, and Conklin. Last in points, 20th in total yards last year. Backs and receivers, Ford, Judy, Tillman, Thrashin, and Joku. Shotgun. Tillman motions up top. Snap. Back to pass. Pot. There's Harold Fenning Jr., the rookie from Bowling Green. Wearing 44. I know that looks a little weird, but that was his college number. Can't be wrong about that. Looks good. Besides, they're going to have him moving around. I don't think he'll be at tight end all the time. Osai, Slayton, Hill, and Hendrickson up front for the Bengals, 25th in total yards, 25th in points. Wilson and Knight at linebacker, the rookie. And then in the secondary, it'll be Taylor, Britt, Stone, Battle, Hill, and Turner. Sampson still in the backfield. Shotgun for Flacco. Dumps it off. This is Isaiah Bond, who they signed right at the end of the preseason. Gets his first catch as a pro. He didn't play in the last preseason game, but he didn't get any catches. Getting him on a screen pass. He does have some underrated speed. A lot of youngsters on this Browns team. 2nd and 5. Ford back in the backfield. I expect this to be a run to the sideline. And he'll run forward for no gain. 3rd down. Great run there, Jerome. I wonder how much we're going to use them when Quinshawn comes back. Which could be as early as next week. 3rd and 3. There's Kevin. What's he drawing up in that head of his, I wonder? Shotgun for Flacco. Ford still in the backfield. Hands it off again. And he's stuffed. Oh my God. Why do we keep using this bum? He can't break tackles, man. So it'll be probably what, a gain of 2? Are we gonna see ballsy Kevin here? Jerome Ford. Gee. Yeah, they're probably gonna go for it here. 4th and 1. Here comes a run for no gain, or maybe they actually get the first down. That'd be great. Flacco. Man in motion. Snap. Hands it off. Gets the first down. They're like a fullback handoff. Oh, no, it's Raheem Sanders. Okay. First time we're seeing Rocket Sanders out there. He gets the first down. Hey, that's cool. Getting the former South Carolina Gamecock involved. That's cool. Keeps the drive going. I'm down with that. Inside Bengal territory. Shotgun for Flacco. On motions. Play action. Hit. Way too nonchalant of a pass. You got to put a little bit more air underneath that, I think. You want to just kind of lob it up. Deflected at the line. Classic. Oh. Illegal contact before the pass on the Bengals. First down. What's up, Wee Wees? Damn, Wee Wee says 34-6 Bengals. Number 42. Let's see. Just kind of, yeah, he was pushing him a little bit. You can't do that beyond 5 yards, which he did. So, free first down for the Browns. Under center. Hit him with a play action pass. Hopefully, the dude's wide ass open. Play action. Rolls to his right. Pot. That's Tillman. Solid game. 3:16 already to go here in the first. One thing I know is first quarters always fly by in this game, man. Good catch. Good catch by Cedric. 2nd and 4. 3 minutes to go in the first. 10.6 yards per attempt on play action, 6.1 no play action. Second highest in the NFL with play action. That's crazy. Other formation. Hands it off. This is Samson. He'll get about two. It looks like he got tripped up. These guys get jazz feet, man. You got to be firm with it. You got to be firm with it here. 2:24 to go here in the first. How long until Kevin gets tricky with it? Shotgun for Flacco. Back to pass. Incomplete. And there's a flag. That's probably going to be on Taylor Britt. Got a little too handsy there, I think. Going up against Jerry Jeudy. Yeah. Taylor Britt got a little too handsy with Jerry Jeudy on the right in front of the ref. See, he's all holding him, man. He's like, oh, I want to hug you. I want to kiss you. Free first down again for the Browns. Old man Joe Flacco inside the 30. Forward motions. Back to pass. Here's Njoku. And flags. Probably going to be on us, low key. Illegal formation. Push off on the Browns now. Or not push off, but probably a pick move. Yeah, probably a push off, like a pick play. Now, first, there's the drive killing penalty. At least that's what it was in the past. Aaron Rodgers. Wow, wide open. Sheesh. 7-3 Steelers against the Jets. Wow. See if the Browns can recover from that. All right. 1st and 20 now after the penalty. Back to pass. Here's Fennon. Gets just outside the 30. Weekly drive killer penalty. You know it. But we'll see if that's actually the case here. Maybe the Browns can weather that storm and actually do something with it. Would be nice. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Throws. Fanning again. Gets inside the 30. Man, heavily featuring Fannin in this one, man. Getting him hella touches so far. 42 seconds to go here in the first. Browns are kind of went around in the same spot where they were before. 3rd and 9. So they're right around the same spot where they were originally for the penalty. See if they can get a first down and keep this drive going. Jeudy in motion. Back to pass. And it's off the hands of Jeudy. And another flag. Let's see what this could be. Imagine it's on us. I swear to God, that would just be the most funniest thing ever. We're getting all like, oh my God, it's on the Bengals. And it's like, oh, it's on us. Before the play, pass interference, defense. That's on Britt again, I think. Oh, it's on Turner this time. We are getting bailed out big time by the refs in this one. But again, he's kind of grabbing Jeudy and yeah, he's grabbing him like crazy. Off the hands, too. He still almost caught that ball. Yeah, they are tight with these penalties, man. They're not letting anything go. 1st and 10. 16 seconds to go in the first. Just outside the red zone. And now they're moving flag. What the hell is this now? Wildcat with the tight end, and he'll get a few yards. Wildcat with Fanine. Okay. And that'll do it for the first. So, second quarter coming up, and it's 7-0 Bengals. That's the first trick play we've seen this year. A Wildcat with Fanine. Okay. All right, then. Aaron Glenn said he will let Justin Fields throw the rock around. Two bailout penalties. Let me do a little quick checkup on these other scores. Refs bailing us out. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I'll take it. Damn, having to get bailed out by the refs? That's what we've been resorted to? Trying to be the Chiefs? Are we serious? Clearly not. I think this is the longest drive we've had since. How long has this drive been? We rarely had drives like this last year. That's for sure. Rarely had drives like this. Last year at this time, this drive would have been over already. It would have been over a while ago. Probably would have went 3 and out. Okay, Tampa's up 1-0. Yeah, don't care. I do not care because we already won 2 games in the series. All right, let's get some other NFL scores for you. 3-0 Arizona, 3-0 Indy. 7-0 Falcons, of course. 7-0 Raiders. 7-0 Steelers. 7-0 Commanders. Wow. Giants got the ball. They're 6:52 to go in the first. 3-3 Panthers and Jags. Was Fannin just a QB? Yes, he was. They had him at the Wildcat QB. Yeah. All right, so here's the Browns going from right to left now. Second quarter. Shotgun for Flacco. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Sampson got going. First down and more. Slide the red zone, but a flag. Flag. Probably holding. Gonna back us up, I bet. Ooh. Ooh, roughing the passer. Ooh. I was expecting it to be on us. Wow. That's on Hendrickson. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Let's see here. Against Conklin up top. Gets a chip. Comes in. Oh, yeah, hit him in the face. He went right in the face. Yeah, he slapped him in the helmet. That's a no-no. You can't touch the quarterback in the face. You cannot touch the quarterback in the face mask area, on the helmet. So the Browns will have it at the 5. I think they added the yards to the run already. Under center. Hands it off. Ford runs it up the middle to about the 3. Remember last year in that second Bengal game in Cincy? Ford had that big ass run, got us inside the 5. And then we couldn't score. Freaking Deontay Foreman freaking fumbled. Oh, hope we can punch it in here. Shotgun. And he's fighting. He's at the 1 yard line. He'll fall just about the one, maybe the 1 inch line. Simpson or someone in there. Stop with this freaking loser Ford, dude. He has like no push. Nick Chubb would have scored already. Quinshawn would have scored before. Because Quinshawn's a power runner. He's like a Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb combined. Speed of Kareem, power of Nick. In one guy. All right, under center. 3rd and 1. He's still getting zone. Weak team. Let's run it up the middle again with Jerome Ford. Oh, they're probably not going to score here. Come on, block, man. Just block. Push them. Open a damn hole up. Golly, man. 4th and goal. Watch him get stuffed here. Under center. What it took him 4 freaking plays. Rocket Sanders punches it in for the first touchdown of the season. Flag. Come on, man. What are you doing? I think they're discussing it. The refs, of course. The refs. Zebras. Zebras. They're discussing it. You. I think it was oh, you know what it was? Someone didn't declare. They probably had an extra lineman. Cause see, he's like this. DeJuan's like doing this, meaning he's a pass catcher or something, and one extra lineman. They declared eligible. That's what it was. It was an eligible player. But Rocket Sanders, the new guy, gets in the end zone. I was just about to say, who would have thought, right? Rocket Sanders, the Carolina Gamecock and Arkansas Razorback. Here's the extra point. Andre Smith, not Dustin Hopkins. And we're tied at 7. I was gonna freaking. Wow. If they would have called a flag because of that, that would have been just like what happened to the freaking the Cowboys Lions. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Remember that game? Because it's pretty clear DeJuan Jones went like this, and because he's eligible. Yeah, and luckily one of his I think other side judges like, hey, he ruled eligible, so they let it have it. Let's go. That drive had everything. So first touchdown of the year goes to Rocket Sanders, who they claimed on waivers, and yeah, we actually saw him a few times as a short yardage back. 7 runs, 5 passes. Oh, by the Bengals. Oh, I can't wait for these Ford carries to go to Judkins. I know. Ford has like no push. He's not built Ford tough. Not at all. Chubb and Quinshawn, even Kareem, they bully their way through. They averaged 4.1 yards per carry on that opening drive. Oh, Brown, yeah. All-time random jersey. Topa. Damn. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Man, if they would have negated that touchdown, that would have been tough. Because you score, you finally get in the end zone, and then flag. But they ruled it was, I guess it was ineligible. 12th play. We went 16 plays, 58 yards, 9 minutes. And here's the return. Gets upended. And now the Bengals will get the ball back. So technically, both teams scored on their first drive. Slow starting offense. Yeah. 26 points per game last of the season. Joe Burrow era, the 1-9 in the first 2 games of the season. Last year, they lost to the Patriots. Yeah, Rocket Sanders. 1st and 10 for Joe Burrow. Own 39-yard line. Can't seem to hear. See if the defense looks good. The defense had a long ass time on the sideline. 9 minutes of being able to just chill and regather your stamina, I guess. And now we have a whistle. Timeout, Bengals. Wow. Having to call a timeout already? That's tough. Offense looks good, though. Yeah. Joe Flacco, dink and dunk, but it's effective. He's not pushing anything. Only the 3rd time since the Browns returned have they scored a touchdown on the season opening drive. Huh? That's the 3rd ever since they came back into the league? Only 21 at Kansas City? Wow, I forgot. I remember that. Yeah, 2021 at Kansas City. And then, yeah, the freaking Titans game. We all remember that Titans game. 2019. All the hype that was around that team. Freddie Kitchens, Odell, Jarvis and company, man, that place was juiced up. And then, of course, when I talk about Freddie Kitchens and how bad he was only good one time. And that was on the opening drive. Can we get rid of Ford and have Judkins, Sampson, and Sanders? That's what I'm saying, Fox. By the way, prods, please no spamming. This is your one and final warning. Flag. Unsportsmanlike spamming. Cat. Cleveland prods. This is your one and only warning. Next time will be a little timeout session. I mean, that was an effective drive. It ate up a ton of clock. Like, who would have thought, of all people, Raheem Sanders was going to score the first touchdown of the year for the Browns? The guy we just added. But that was only the 3rd time since the Browns returned have they scored a touchdown on their season opening drive. And it was by a dude named Rocket, or Raheem. Raheem! Rocket Man. Listen, Graham, I need you to make an impact now. Shotgun for Burrow. This would be a great time for a turnover, guys. Get us the ball right back. Oh, miscommunication. Communication things going on over there. They're switching things up all over the place. Snap. And Brown gets eaten up. Maybe a yard. Second down. Yo, Greg, you don't have to do a dance every time you make a tackle, bro. Greg Newsome is the guy that will celebrate when the quarterback overthrows his target. Yeah. All right. 12 minutes to go and counting here in the first half. Shotgun, back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to dump it off. And Brown will get about 3. And there's a flag. And there's an injured Bengal on the floor. Can't see who that is. It's one of the old linemen. Watch it be a Patrick. Yeah. It's Lucas Patrick. Wow. Yep. Let's see what the flag is. Oh. Illegal shift. Illegal shift on the Bengals. And they got to tend to Lucas Patrick. So this will probably be the first time they get to see Dalton Reisner. Easy win. Browns win 42-14. Where do you see us scoring 42 at? I mean, hey, if we score 42 on this freaking bum ass team, I am over the moon. Oh yeah. I mean, damn. Just happy we scored a touchdown on our first drive. But in case you guys didn't hear, that touchdown we had by Rocket Sanders, that was the third touchdown the Browns have scored on their season opening drive ever since they came back in 99. That's the third time since they came back that they have scored a season opening touchdown on their first drive. Always said NFL refs were good at their jobs. Told the Browns fan before the NFL draft that Sanders would score the first touchdown of the season. But which one? It's Rocket, not. Colorado fans will see Sanders score a touchdown and they'll be like, huh? You mean he played? No. He's so confused. Wait a minute. How did Sanders score, but he's not playing? Rocket Sanders. Raheem. Oh man. First elite touchdown of this. Oh yeah. Oh god. What on earth is that celebration? What's that for the Colts? Bynum. What the hell was that? Bynum? Flailing on the ground. I have no idea what that was, but okay. Garrett Wilson, Justin Fields. Wow. Okay. Hmm. So Dalton Reisner steps in. He was recently signed. It's 3rd and 8. Watch out for Miles on the edge here. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And it's caught. That's again the tight end. First down. Inside Browns territory already. Back to pass. Look at that. No pass rush. Like they're so slow to get to Joe Burrow, man. Come on, gotta get after him. Again, the defense, the coverage is so soft. They're not because they don't want to get beat deep. That's the problem. You need your guys up front to get to Burrow, but they can't get to him in like 2 seconds. He's going to get rid of it. All right, 2nd and 9. Could really go for a turnover here, Browns. So they're double teaming the crap. Wide open. Oh, I thought he was wide open, but no. Coverage by Ward on Chase. He threw it deep down the field, but Ward was right on Chase. It's a fine line when you're playing corner. You got to make sure you don't grab. Ward is probably one of the better ones. He was looking back at the ball, too. So if he did a little grabbing, at least he was looking for the ball, jostling for position. If you're looking at the receiver and you're grabbing, that's a flag. 3rd and 9. Come on, guys. Get off the damn field here. Come on. Get me a freaking sack or something. They're going to go on. Oh, I thought they were going under center. Shotgun formation. Running back to the left. Pressure. 9. There's Myles Garrett. I don't know if that'll be classified as a sack because he did get past the line of scrimmage, but he did get to him. Guess we'll see. Oh, the concussion with a red hat. Is it heading to the locker room? I thought I wanted to see him knock that ball out. So it'll be 4th and 7, and they're going to punt it away. I don't know if they classify that as a sack or not. And it'll go in the end zone for a touchback. Burrow tried to run away, but you're not going to run away from Myles Garrett. Nobody can outrun him. 5 penalties in the first half. Big boy touchdown drive. Hell yeah. Tommy Reese wouldn't say with 2 short yardage back was early this week. Ben Rocket Sanders. Yeah, just think of how good this team will be when it's Judkins, not Ford. Yeah. When Judkins is getting those short yardage snaps. Imagine if Joe Flacco played last season. My guy Nick saying it couldn't happen. It would have hurt too many feelings. Deshaun Watson, yeah. Or should I say, you know who? That would have hurt too many feelings. But you know what? So what? Who cares? They start winning. If they would have played Joe and he would have won games with us last year, I wouldn't have minded. We could have another drive like we just had, 9-minute drive. That would be great. 22 days until Cavs media day, 23 until training camp, 30 until the preseason, and 45 days until opening night. And the Cavs still have two roster spots open too. Well, let's see what they do on this drive. I don't think that was a sack by Garrett. Again, let me see if the Browns announced it as a sack. No. I don't think it was. I want to see Dylan Sampson break one wide open here on this drive. Because he can do it. Getting that extra draft picks and kind of glad Flacco didn't play last year. True. Yeah. If you think about it, if we had Flacco and we won games, we wouldn't have Mason Graham right now. We wouldn't have even had a chance at freaking Travis Hunter. So Browns have it at their own 20. Hands it off to Sampson, who runs around the edge. Get about 2. Wow, Guardians up 2-1. How did they score? Wow. Oh, okay. Williams hit a home run for them. Oh, Arias RBI and a Ramirez RBI. Okay. Let me see if they ruled that as a sack. 16-10 Jets. Wow. 2nd and 8. Under center for Flacco. Okay, it wasn't a sack. All right. Back to pass. Throws it at the ground as he was getting hit. 3rd down. Yeah. It was a QB hit, but it wasn't a. They didn't even put it as a QB hit. It was just a tackle. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. At least he got rid of it. All right. 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can keep this drive going here. Can't really want it. I don't really want a 3 and out after just forcing a punt on their end. Shotgun for Flacco. Snap. Back to pass. Goes off the hands, and Njoku didn't know where the ball went. So we go 3 and out. Okay, guys. Yep. Browns are back. Okay. Hey, Njoku, the ball goes in your hands, dude. You didn't even know where the ball went. Oh, I think it got tipped. Yeah, I think it got tipped. There's a lot of traffic for a freaking screen pass there. Hey, Njoku, you should maybe be a little bit deeper so we can actually get you the ball cleanly. But they were setting up for a screen, and here's Bjorquez to punt it away. Give me a booming punt that flips the field here, Bojo. And oh, this is a great punt. Holy crap. Now keep on the damn field. He'll get it to the 47. Oh, these gunners, dude. They are, I mean, you need the right mix of hang time and distance. You need that ball to hang in the air forever for the gunners to get down there, but also distance to where you flip the field. Marvin Harrison, touchdown. Hell yeah. Friggin' Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence. That means if we would have drafted him, a 3rd and 8 screen pass. Yeah, but I mean, if Njoku catches that, he might have gone for a big gain. Dude, they are not throwing it deep really at all. I mean, they're taking what they give, but yeah, it was a gain or 2. It wasn't a sack. Okay. Still, they got to him. If we want the ball tipped, just put Gabriel. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay, give me a turnover this drive. Conklin is not on the field to start the 2nd drive for the Browns. Cornelius Lucas is in. That's probably why. Conklin has a concussion, I'm pretty sure. Or at least they're checking him for it. Yeah. RBI trip for J-Ram. Yep. Still crazy. You get an RBI triple in that small little ballpark. Because that's a spring training minor league ballpark, too. Wow. So we're 2 drives in for the Browns, and we have not seen a bootleg. All right. Shotgun for Burrow at their own 47-yard line. 46. And Chase Brown will get to the 48-ish yard line. Second down. Oh yeah, Lucas Patrick doubtful with a right calf injury. So Dalton Reisner getting the reps here. Bengal fans were practically on their knees begging the Bengals to sign him when he visited. 7:57 to go. Leaving Chase open. Yeah, let's just stand around and watch Chase catch the ball. Don't try to jump the route, which is dangerous to do with him because he could catch it and then he takes off. See, they just stand there and let him catch the ball. Nobody really around. Oh, this team, dude. Same old defense, of course. First and 10. Under center. Oh, they almost. And of course, they can't make a damn tackle in the backfield. You know, did they need to like do a drill where you get penetration through the offensive line and you got to make a tackle in the backfield? Because these guys can never do that. They always slip right off. Right and McGuire, I think, or no, it's right and Graham actually kind of tackled each other. But there's Mason Graham, 2nd and 4. And there's Brown again, gain of about 2, 1.5 or so. Down in 2. My guys, gotta knock that damn ball out. Yeah. One injury for Conklin. That's what they're saying. It's an eye injury. Oh. Suspended a second quarter due to inclement weather. Damn. Back to pass. And sick his ass. These guys cannot freaking tackle. My God. You slip right off every damn time. You get him in the backfield, slip off. God. Every time. Oh, well, you didn't really have a good shot at him. Still, come on. There's always a dude open, too. To be fair, it looked kind of like they had dude kind of up around the neck area, which I guess you can put a dude in a chokehold. Oh, well. Back to pass. And a flag. Of course, it's Greg. Of course, it's freaking Greg. Freaking Greg. Hey, Greg, do some more dancing. Hey, Greg, dance for me. Dance for me, Greg. Dance. Come on. Freaking bum. It's always freaking Greg. Dude, that's why they don't go to Denzel. Denzel can actually play corner. Hey, Denzel, hey, Greg, put more energy into playing corner than dancing, please. But hey, he can dance. He can dance. Ooh. Freaking Greg, dude, he sucks ass. Greg should just stop being a cornerback and go be a part of a dance group or something. Come on. Denzel, he's so good because he can look back at the receiver and make a play. Bum ass corner, dude. Back to pass. Throws over everybody. Good coverage by Hickman. 2nd and goal. Dude, Greg. Yeah, that ball was kind of overthrown. There really wasn't a chance to catch it. And he's like, oh, hey, Greg, how about if you actually focus on being a freaking corner instead of a dancer? Second and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, I think. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Not in yet. Third and goal. Do the Browns put up a Buckeye impression and get a stop here? I doubt it. I'm Jim Schwartz. I'm freaking yanking Newsom off the field after this, and I'm like, I mean, do you want to be a football player or a dancer? Third and goal. Under center. Get open. Touchdown. Don't even bother following the tight end. Just bum rush. Don't think about the tight end that's clearly going to run a route. Schwartz, are you okay up in your head, bro? You know, don't, oh, look, there's a tight end here. Surely he's going to just be a blocker. No. Don't even bother freaking every time. I mean, you'd think it would occur in these guys' heads like, oh, there's a tight end. I wonder if he's going to run a route. Probably. Again, these guys are too damn brainless to realize that. They're too busy focusing on dancing. Extra point is good. Yep. Hey, Greg, how about you can go be a freaking dancer on some male dance group or something? I've had enough of him. Freaking Newsom. Oh my God. It's Greg. You watch Denzel play ball? There's a little dance every once in a while. He doesn't really dance. He just says this little ah. That's his celebration he does. But you know what? He does it after he makes a play because he can actually make plays. He's done stuff. I have no hate towards Denzel, you know, having a little bit of a swag to him because he can actually make plays. What does Greg do? He spends more time dancing than actually playing ball. Oh, man. It just kills me with it, man. See if the Browns have a response. I'm sure they do. We'll see, though. But you'd think that they would think in their head, oh, you know, there's a tight end. He might be going out for a route. Yeah, Swessinger or whoever that was. Yeah, Diabate. Hey, Diabate, you gotta follow your man, dude. Or Swessinger, whoever. Yeah. 8 play, 54-yard drive. Again, couldn't get him off the damn field. Weak ass defense. Hey, Jim, how about you tell your defense to grow a pair of balls? God, the only guy who seems to be doing anything is Miles. Again, Miles and Denzel. They're the only two guys that seem to be actually doing stuff. So here comes another kick coming up. They have a top 5 offense. Oh, no, we're not going to shut them out. But if, you know, these guys boast like they're like, you know, some of the best, but yet you're out here playing like garbage. I mean, it's one thing to get beat, But to do that garbage, the whole don't look back at the quarterback thing, I mean, he's been doing that since he came into the league, it seems like. Denzel, he's really good at doing the whole look back and make a play. This bum freaking Newsom always gets burnt because now it's like teams know they can't really test Denzel. He'll make them pay. So go after the dancer. Go after the wannabe dancer. So Browns have it back, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Back to pass. Almost intercepted. Trying to go to Tillman. This is going to be like Frederick Kitchens, isn't it? Great first drive. The rest of the game. Why do we keep playing Jerome Ford? Still an ad. Or Rocket. But yeah, of course, no Conklin at right tackle. Judy up to the right. 2 receivers on the bottom. It's Isaiah Bond. Back to pass. Hot. That's Njoku. First down and more. Can always trust Njoku to get those hard-fought yards. That was a tight-ass window, too. That was a keyhole throw. That wasn't even a window. That was a keyhole. Any later, that ball's picked off. I already know that. Thread the needle with it. Ooh. Then he bounces off. Dude's like a damn boing, 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 pinball. Oh. There you go, David. Hell yeah. Under center. Hands it off. And he gets nothing. Yeah, how about we stop running to the middle and actually try to get around the edge? Hey Kevin, is that Ryan Day in your headset? Is Ryan Day telling you to call plays? Running it straight up the middle every time? All right, 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Hot. First down. That's Judy again. And I always trust Jerry Judy. Looks like they're playing zone, and he just right in the space, right in the open spot. Throw was a little off, so he just dove to make the catch. Where can I watch? On Fox? On your local cable or satellite provider? Or local broadcasting app or whatever? Back to pass. Oh, that was a tough. That was so close to being a PI. He was like tackling him right as the ball was coming. Very tough to see live. Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, he was putting his hands around to play the ball, so you're not going to call him that. Ryan Day would be a better coach than Kevin. I mean, come on. 2:04 to go in the half. Back to pass. Here's Sampson again. He'll fight for about 9 of those yards. I need him to get Sampson in space, man. I want to see him run. 2-minute warning here in the half. See if the Browns can get in the end zone before the half, and then get the ball back to start the second half. Someone threw a thing on the field? Well, a dildo? A dill. A dill? Oh my god. A dill. This isn't the WNBA game. What are we doing here? right, let's do a quick update on ESPN here. A week cooked. Notice they're keeping with the short yardage stuff, letting the dudes run. You see them try Isaiah or Jerry Judy deep one time just to see what would happen. I understand, you gotta, you don't want Flacco to be waiting too long. You don't want to have him in the pocket waiting for too long. Going to be 3rd and 1 at the Bungle 34-yard line. Arizona and New Orleans tied at 10 in the first half. 17-0 Indianapolis. I picked Indianapolis to win, and they're freaking looking good. Yeah. Look like a dumbass. Yay. Then again, it is the Dolphins. Yeah, it is the Dolphins after all. It is the Dolphins. Kyler Murray, deep ball to Marv. Wee, man. Why? What did we do to deserve this? Week 1 Bengals, Week 2 Ravens, Week 3 Packers, Week 4 Lions, Week 5 Vikings in London. They wanted to make sure we have a top 5 pick next year. Someone said we're going to somehow come out of this 3-2. That would be the most Browns thing ever. It would be probably win, loss, somehow win, and then win. I don't think we're going to beat the Ravens next week. No. Well, who knows? I mean, we've seen crazier things happen. All right. 3rd and 1. They're going to do a QB sneak, and he will get it. First down. Remember Jameis Winston when he was here last year? They would always run the QB sneak with him. 1st and 10. Jamari Thrash, Tillman, and Sampson and them out there. 1st and 10. 1:26 to go. 2-minute drill time. Just outside the Bungle 30. Delayed handoff. It's Sampson. God, I can't even speak. He'll get about, looks like 3 or 4. Dylan Sampson, former Volunteer. Remember in the playoff game last year, I think he played a little, but then got hurt. Maybe he was already coming in with a little bit of an injury, but we didn't see him much against us, against the Buckeyes. All right, less than a minute to go. Browns, I believe, get the ball to start the second half, too. Shotgun. Back to pass. Throws. Gets about 2 yards. Yo, can we push the ball down the field? No. You're throwing the ball like dink and dunk. Damn, dude. Missed him deep a little bit. God. This dude, Tommy Reese, is just all about short yardage crap. He acts like he's still got Riley Leonard at quarterback. It's like, no, you don't got Riley Leonard. You got old man Joe Flacco. Next Sunday, Giants, Cowboys, Bears, Lions, Niners, Saints, and Seahawks, Steelers. 4 p.m., Eagles and Chiefs. Last NFC team to win the consecutive Super Bowls, 92-93 Cowboys. Last team to win the consecutive NFC East titles, the 2001 to 04 Eagles. Eagles and Chiefs. Next Sunday, 4 p.m. All right, so, Browns called a timeout. That's their first. 5. Inside the 30. Rolls to his right. Throws it out of bounds. So again, another drive deflates because this offense is so dink and dunk. And now I believe we're going to get our first look at Andre Smith, the kicker. Okay, 27 seconds to go. just about ready to get to halftime. If Ron Day was the coach of the Browns, I wonder how this offense would look. Doesn't seem like there's any wind at all. Here's the kick snap. It's up and it's right down the middle. 14-10, Bengals lead. Andre Smith. Good kick. Okay, there we are. 14-10. Not even mad. At least we got points out of it. Thank God we got points out of that. Right? Does Kevin not realize Watson is in play? I'm sure he does. Top of the eighth. Guardians still up 2-1. Mitt ready to kick it away. 17-10 Arizona. 10-7 New England. You just know at some point that deep ball is coming, and I'll be here for it. Here's the return. And that's all. Is that Aiden Huntington? There you go. All right. I assume the Bengals will just take a knee and go into the half. You don't want to completely bungle it by doing something stupid here. Run the ball and then fumble. Jack is made of paper. Jack freaking Conklin. Yeah, I mean, he's... Back to pass. And that's probably going to be the one play they run. All right. Or are they calling another timeout? They're going to call timeout here. Wow. They're not just going to walk into the ends. They're not just going to walk into the locker room. They're actually going to try to do something. This is dangerous because what if we get a strip sack and then take it to the house? Then Zach Taylor's going to look like a supreme dumbass. Man, I would love that so much. I would love that. Not going to lie. 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Crash. Oh, we almost get him. Come on, get him, Isaiah. He got him. After all of that, they end up with nothing. Isaiah McGuire got to him, and I don't know if they're going to classify that as a sack. Probably not, because again, he got past the line of scrimmage. He had him in the backfield, too. Tried to trip him up. 24 rush yards, 87 pass, 1 for 5 on 3rd down. They are 6 for 7, though. But that is it for the first half. And, I mean, it could have been much worse, but also it could have been way better for the Browns. All right, there's that. 14-10, Bengals at the half. Browns get the ball to start the second half, too, by the way. Expect maybe them to open up the playbook a little bit more in the second half. Yeah, Commanders are up 14-3 on the Giants. That's Krosky Merritt scored. Giants. The Commanders are actually a force this year, though. They're going to be good. One to nothing Indy at halftime. All right. So at the half, here's the stats for the Bengals. Joe Burrow, 11 of 14, 88 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, Chase Brown, 12 carries, 43 yards and a touchdown. Burrow, 2 for 3. Receiving, Jamar Chase, 2 for 26. Font, 3 for 21 and a touchdown. Higgins has 1 for 13. Gesicki, 1 for 14. Brown has 2 for 8. And Pirine, 2 for 6. Defensively, really nothing to write home about. For the Browns, Joe Flacco, 10 of 15, 87 yards. On the ground, Dylan Sampson, 5 carries, 9 yards. 4 for 7 for Ford. Trash. Sanders, 3 for 3 and a touchdown. Fanine, 1 for 3. And Flacco, 1 for 2. Through the air, Dylan Sampson, 2 receptions, 21 yards. Judy, 1 for 19. Njoku, 1 for 17. Fannin has 3 for 16. Tillman, 2 for 9. And Bond has 1 for 5. And then nothing on defense, really. You know, tackles and stuff, of course. But yeah, nothing to write home about, really. So, pretty dang even on both sides. Pretty dang even. 17 Jets. Wow. Top of the 8th. Guards up 2-1. No, they're going in the middle of the 8th. Okay. Alrighty then. Juwan Jones has had 7 one-on-one pass rush matchups against reigning sack champion Trey Hendrickson. No sacks and no pressures. Dude, a much slimmer, because he's noticeably a lot more leaner. He's still a big dude, but like Dewan is slimmer. Last year, I think he had a lot of trouble with weight. He was slow, and you could notice it. Yeah, he was the size of a. I mean, he's still the size of a small house, but he's actually more. He's quicker. Oh yeah, Justin Fields to Garrett Wilson. Oh yeah, that hits me right in the Buckeye heart, man. I tell you much. Oh. All right. All right. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's see what's going on in these other games here. How about we look and see what Daniel Jones is up to? All right, so Danny Dimes, 17 of 22, 197 yards and a touchdown. Damn, Daniel. He threw a touchdown to Michael Pittman. Wow. Imagine Danny Derps actually is really, really good. And he just makes Giants fans miserable. But then you think about it, he was just horrible there. The thing about New York fans is if you stink, they will let you know about it. And the media market is like the largest, I think, in the country, next to LA. So I mean, playing in Indy, small town vibe, small big city, you know, media is not as big time. in Indy as compared to the Giants. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of pressure too. Want Danny Dimes to have a resurgence a little bit too. That'd be fun. That'd be cool for him. Get out of New York, have a career resurgence, and yeah, set himself up for the future. Now, what about Pittsburgh? What's going on over there? Fields, oh my God, that stat line. Oh God. 9 of 11. Okay. 134 yards and a touchdown. Brees Hall, 9 carries, 49 yards. That's cool. Braylon Allen, 4 for 9 and a touchdown. That's cool. Garrett Wilson, 5 receptions, 68 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 11 of 14, 159 yards and 2 touchdowns. To Ben Skowronek and Jonnu Smith. Oh, yeah, Arthur Smith was drawing that up. He had to. Got to get Jonnu Smith involved, of course. 2 sacks for the Jets defense. Quinnen Williams and Will McDonald. Okay, what else? How about Arizona, New Orleans? I picked Arizona in the survivor pool on Sports Fury, so they freaking win. I switched up from the Broncos to them, so they better not make me look dumb. Of course, a lot of people in that pool actually picked the Cardinals. At halftime, Murray's 12 of 16 for 2 touchdowns, 3 sacks. Eey. Okay. Marv and James Conner have 2 receiving touchdowns. Spencer Rattler, 8 of 11 for 65 yards. Okay. Alvin Kamara has a touchdown. And that's about it. Okay. All right. Classic stuff, I guess. I mean, much else to write home about there. New England and Vegas. What's going on there? How's Gino looking? 10 of 17, 129 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Drake May, 14 of 20, 150 yards and a touchdown. Cravion, 5 for 27. Okay. Genty, 6 for 24. Demario Douglas has a touchdown for the Patriots. And Trey Tucker has a touchdown for the Raiders. 1.5 sacks for Harold Landry. 1 sack for Jalen Hawkins and a half sack for K'Lavon Chaisson. Max Crosby has the only sack for the Raiders. And that's it. What else? Oh, yeah. Giants and Commanders. Russell Wilson, 8 of 15, 58 yards. Jaden Daniels. Jalen plays right now for the Jayhawks. 11 of 17, 152 yards and a touchdown for Jaden Daniels. Husky Merritt, 4 carries, 24 yards and a touchdown on the ground. And Zach Ertz, noted giant killer, 1 reception, 7 yards and a touchdown. Debo, 4 receptions, 54 yards. And Terry has 1 catch for 13. Okay. 3 sacks for the Giants. 2 from Brian Burns and 1 from Kayvon Thibodeau. Surprise, surprise. Those 2 are going to wreak havoc this year. Giants, well, the Commanders have 1 sack from Deron Payne. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Freaking Burns and Thibodeau are going to eat this year. Especially if Dexter Lawrence can stay healthy. Because I know he had an injury last year. And not to mention the other guys they brought in. I mean, Abdul Carter, 1 tackle so far today, going into halftime. Did I cover all the games? Let me see. Yeah. Boom. All right, let's see here. Falcons. Let's see what's popping over there. That's the only game I don't think. Oh, and of course, Jags and Panthers. They're on a delay though because of Mother Nature. Grr, 7 of 15, 77 yards and a touchdown. That went to Emeka Egbuka. Love that. And then for the Falcons, Michael Penix, 12 of 19, 140 yards and a touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 4 receptions, 71 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Algier, 6 carries, 17 yards on the ground. Bijan, 4 for 6. Penix, 3 for 3. 1 sack from Billy Bowman Jr., rookie out of Oklahoma. No sacks for the Bucks so far, though. Wow. And I think that's. Oh, then we've got Panthers and Jags. Bryce Young. Oh, God. Well, he, again, it's in a delay. 3 for 6 for 16 yards. Trevor Lawrence, 10 of 14, 84 yards and a touchdown. Hunter Long has 1 catch for 6 yards. Travis Hunter, 4 for 22, and that's it. Britton Strange, leading receiver, 3 receptions, 49 yards. Brian Thomas has not had a catch yet. He has 2 targets. Christian McCaffrey is officially active. I mean, they did say he was going to play today. So I'm not surprised there. All right, so we should be getting ready for the second half here momentarily. Zach, Joe Burrow saved my career, Taylor, doing big brain strategy. On their first drive of the game. See how they start the second half. At their own 31. Under center for Flacco. Back to pass. Dumps it off here. Sampson runs through one tackler, and he probably could have ran through another. But he got a very good gain of about 7 or 8. And you get him in space and watch the fun. Get your popcorn ready, man. Wow. Oh. 2nd and 3. Under center for Flacco. Single back. Hands it off. And he'll get nothing. Come on, guys. Like, this defensive line is getting bullied. Golly, man. Oh, okay. Offensive line is straight up getting bullied. Get him. 3rd and 3. Oh, gonna Jerome Ford. Yeah, we're not gonna get a first down here. On motions up top. Back to pass. Come on. Caught. There's Fenin. First down. Inside Bengal territory. I think it's pretty evident they love Harold Fenin Jr. Gets in the open space against a corner or safety and just. Yeah, I like Fenin Jr. I loved the pick when we made it. I loved it. She had us taking him in my mock draft. 1st and 10. Play action. There's Fenin again. Ducks under a tackler. And then he'll get another about 3 yards or 4 yards after that. And there's a flag. What's this flag? Offense. Of course there's a hold. It's on Jones. Right? There, okay. Miles Murphy running around the edge on Jones. 1st and 20 now. Is that going to be the drive killing penalty, or are we going to be able to weather that storm like we did earlier? We got a whistle. We got a timeout, I guess, or something. Maybe an injury. Hard to say. Hard to say, but going to commercial. Lovely. Oh yeah. Someone threw a deer on the field. That's tough. Uh, Howard Fanning is a dude. He is that guy. I just want to see them see if they try to test him deep one time. Yep. Most likely that's a drive killer. At least it was last year. Maybe this is different. Samson is a real back. Ford is not. Nope. I would give more carries to Raheem over freaking Ford at this point. Ford is not good. And honestly, they need to realize that. He kind of stinks, and it's going to be pretty clear early on when Q comes back, possibly next week, that Ford is just not usable anymore. He's useless. He sucks. You watch, watch. Quinshon Judkins plays next week. Watch him run over a defender. Meanwhile, Ford would barely do anything. I've always said it's like Ford's good for maybe one big run every once in a while. To his credit, he's not really running sideline to sideline this year, but still, he's still not good. Wilson, I guess, went helmet to helmet there, and okay, that was interesting. 1st and 20, back to pass. There's Njoku. Gets a lot of those yards back, just shy of the 40. 2nd down. So he's just taking the low, like the easy stuff. He's not really testing them deep, which I like that. That's fine. But you can't be living behind the sticks. You gotta take some shots. Oh, and Judy tied up with the corner there. That's turn. 3rd and 8. Judy's already drawn like 2 or 3 DPIs. Hey Judy, you're supposed to catch it with your hands, not your face. His hands were tied up with the corner. 3rd and 8. 12:08 to go. Going empty here. This is interesting. Or no, they're not. They're gonna bring someone in the backfield. Okay. Yep. Ford. 3 receivers bunched up top. Back to pass. Oh, he ran over a dude. That's Tillman. Gets the 1st down and even takes down a defender. Lower that shoulder and get the 1st down, Cedric. Hell yeah. Tillman was actually starting to show signs last year before his concussion took him out for the year. Hell yeah. Lower that shoulder and get that 1st down. And lower that shoulder. He just kind of ran chest first into the guy, like, get off me. 1st and 10. Brown's moving it again here. Under center, just at the 30-yard line. Hands it off. That's Ford. And he gets nothing. Dude, this dude sucks. Kevin, you got to take Ford out, man. You can't have him play anymore. Give me Sampson and Sanders over this freaking bum, freaking Ford. You can't play this guy anymore, dude. This dude has nothing. He's slow. He can't break tackles. He just doesn't have it. I mean, this is like buying a brand new SUV and still using the old jalopy that you've had for years. 2nd and 10. 10:48 to go in the third. Down by 4. There was no gain on the play. Come on, snap it. God. Delay of game. Joe, we gotta pay attention to the damn play clock. Now we're derping again. All right. Let's see what they do on this drive. Each team has 5 penalties. Have the oh, nah, I wouldn't say that. Back to pass. Caught. And there's Simpson gets about 14, gets about what? 4 yards? Third and about 14, but no, actually, he got about 14 of those yards. So I like Sampson so much more than that freaking bump forward. It off the ground, damn near had to bounce though. Had to go real low to get that ball. And now there goes Wilson to the back. So it's 3rd and 2, just outside the red zone. Back to pass. Dumps it off. There's Sampson again. Breaks the. I thought he was going to break a tackle. A little extra, but he got the first down. Conklin's like, looking for a flag, I guess, on them. But dude, Sampson is so good, dude. I love this kid. I see why Vols fans were always raving about him, man. He's got that burst to him, though. I like this kid, man. I tell you, I like this kid a lot. Look at dude's like, let's go, man. Hell yeah. Inside near the 15, under center. Back to pass. Rolls out. Throws it away. Yeah, smart choice. Joe Flacco doesn't care about his QB percentage. So at least he did that and not forced it. Don't force anything here. Didn't play 6-minute drive. Yeah, Flacco's about the low and slow. The slow burn. 8:36 to go in the third. Just inside the 20 again. I think that's Sampson in the backfield with him. Back to pass. Sampson breaks the tackle inside the 10. Still going. Oh my God, my dude. He almost got dragged going out of bounds and he's still got a few extra yards to boot. Dude, this kid is something else, man. Dumps it off again in the backfield. Good elusiveness. Almost got dragged backwards. Shut at a tackler, too. Even hand snagged by Flacco on that snap. Wow. All right, 3rd and 3. Snap. Sampson around the edge. First down. Gets out of bounds. Yeah, Sampson, he's got that big ability, man. You know Jimmy Haslam Sullivan. I love this kid. I didn't really watch much volunteer football, obviously, being in Buckeye country, but I did watch every once in a while. This kid is always making plays. 1st and goal. See backfield here. Back to pass. Touchdown! Tillman. This was a very Vol drive for the Browns. Heavy Vol influence. Tillman on the cross. And the Browns have the lead. Pending extra point. How are the Guardians doing anyway? That game's probably almost over. Look at that. Zipped it right in there. Easy does it. Extra point coming up. Snap. And good. No good. Okay. Get this. Oh, but Dalton Hopkins. Freaking Zmit. Looks like shit. He's officially a Browns kicker. Can't make a freaking extra point. I thought they got rid of Hopkins. Oh, they did. Bum can't make a freaking extra point. Yep. Of course he misses the kick. Or a kicker is to kick it straight, right? It's not like you're playing rugby and you have to kick it on a side. You just kick it straight. What is the malfunction about kicking straight? Like a mental thing with it. Got rid of Hopkins because it's only slightly better. I mean, the bar is incredibly low, but I mean, it's something. Oh, the Guardians did win today. Didn't even realize. Wow. Didn't even realize the Guardians the game's already over. Messick got it, his second win of the year. And the Guardians win the series 3 out of 4. Syracuse kicker. Oh, the game just ended. Okay. How did Messick do today anyway? Messick, 1 earned run, 8 hits, okay. 4 Ks. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ramirez triple and Arias single. And the kick will go into the end zone for a touchback. Like, yeah, that'll be a touchback. All right, defense. How about we put get a 3 and out here and get us the ball back? Cade Smith gets the save. Come on, damn it. All right. Here's the first play for the Bengals at their own 20. Back to pass. Dink and dunk, of course. Like, do these guys understand they have a lead now? So they got to defend the lead. They actually got to defend the lead now. It wasn't too often that they had a lead last year. Or if they did have one, they probably usually would blow it. Second and 5. Chase Brown gets about 3. And 3. Come on, defense. This is the perfect time to get me a stop. Back to pass. Oh, bobbled it out of bounds. 4th down. Newsome won't even start with that crap. No, Newsome, I will give you permission to dance after if you get a pick 6. That's the only chance you have to dance. I tell him that. You know what he's going to do? If he gets a pick 6, he's going to have a whole ass dance recital. He did break up the ball, though. I will say that. Good golf clap for you. Golf clap for you. But yeah, I mean, deep ass punt. Here's a return by Carter. Take it to about the 25. All right, let's have another long ass drive that results in a touchdown. Yeah, Rays, we missed the extra point. Classic. Classic. Yeah, we're up right now. We got to have another good drive here. I guess, we may never have a great kicker like Phil Dawson ever again. Let's just say that. How many kickers have we had since Phil was here? Probably a dozen or so, at least more. God, that's that position's cursed on the Browns. Like Cade York had a couple good kicks that one year, his first year here, and then he sucked. Same thing with D Hop. Was really good. Then he sucked. Kickers have like a lifespan of like 1 year here. Now imagine what kickers are gonna do in the dome. They're gonna have the easiest job in the world because for anyone who's never really been to Cleveland or if you've never played, I guess a lot of my chat probably wouldn't, but if you're watching this and maybe you've played ball somewhere in Cleveland, like at the stadium, maybe like high school or something, kicking or don't even maybe you just haven't really watched the Browns. Kicking into the Dawg Pound area, that's what they call the Bermuda Triangle because the winds swirl and that ball can just go, that ball can veer way off because the wind takes it. The wind like swirls in that zone because it's pretty much enclosed. So yeah, like it swirls. Let's see if the Browns can put up another great drive on offense here. Preferably another long drive. Further wear out their defense. You just have to feel like they're gonna unlock a freaking deep ball somewhere. All right, there's Flacco at the 125. Ford in the backfield with him. Oh God. Back to pass. Steps up and goes down. Oh my God. That's why they don't have him sitting back there all that long. That's Hendrickson, I believe. Again, no Conklin. Surprise, surprise. He's hurt. Although I think it's an eye injury for him. Well, actually, it wasn't even on Abe Lucas. It was against Lucas. It was the interior guys. Taylor got beat. 2nd and 16. Under center. Back to pass. Comes up again. Intercepted. Really? Are we serious? Are we freaking serious? Off the hands and intercepted. Are we serious? Classic Browns. This team literally just cannot stop burping. These guys can't catch, they can't tackle, they can't block. What can they do? Steps up, throws. Judy off the hands and then right into the hands of the Bengals defender. Yeah, because it never touched the ground. Never freaking touched the ground. Can we just catch the ball? Catch the ball. Catch the ball. Yeah, well, that lead lasted about a little bit. Oh, 4:47 to go. Classic Browns. I mean, it's the Browns. What do you expect? They do this all the time. We were last season, minus 22. Shadur. Oh, so Karam. Because he was touched. That's why, right there. Yeah. So they're all the way back at the 34-yard line. 4:53 to go in the third. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Oh my God. This team does this all the time. Not even surprised. Frank losing his mind about the Finns. Yep. Because they're getting blasted by freaking Danny Derps. 2nd and 9. Come on, D-line. I need you guys to get a sack or a turnover or something here. God. Oh, that was shy of Swessinger, who dove for the ball, but he was about a yard short. The ball just barely died, but Garrett, or not, it's not Garrett. That was Bush getting up in there and getting after Burrow. 3rd and 9. Come on, force a turnover here. Or get a stop or something. 4:09 to go in the third. And Garrett. Ooh, watch out. Oh, of course he caught it. Because Denzel's like 5 miles away in the next city over. It's going to end up being 21-16 because these freaking bums can't do anything on offense mostly. Always got to have the corner hanging out in the next city over. You can't have him right in his face. Don't have your press man corners play press man coverage. Nope, have him sagging off. 3:42 to go. Chase Brown gets a few more yards, 2nd down. This defense is so weak as hell, dude. My God, it's pissing me off already. Pissing me off. No pressure, really. Like, getting to the. They take forever to get to the damn quarterback. It's always miles or nobody. That's pretty much what it is. Inside the 20. Defense, once again, is allergic to getting turnovers. Back to pass. Incomplete. Third down. Oh, yeah, good job by Hickman to get his hand in there. There's a Hickman? I think that was. Yeah, that was Hickman getting his hand in there and knocking it away. Third and 4. 16-14. Back to pass. Oh, yeah, that's a good hard hit by Swessinger. Right back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down. He made him feel it, that's for sure. He dropped it anyway, so it doesn't matter. He was hearing footsteps. So 4th and 4. And here's Evan McPherson to give him the lead because our bum kicker can't make an extra point. But this is the Bermuda Triangle like I was talking about. I made it. 17-16 Bengals. But I guess it's, not too bad considering what it could have been. But of course, this game would have been tied if our kicker wasn't a bum. I guess it doesn't matter who you could sign as a kicker. They're probably not going to do good here. There's the reason why I felt Dawson might be the best kicker we've ever had. You freaking kicker. Uh, they ranked dead last in pass block win rate last season. Yep, feeble, weak ass freaking O line. Not really getting much pressure. Of course, it'd be really good if the secondary could do their part because they go hand in hand. If the secondary can actually cover and the pass rush can get into Burrow, good things usually happen. But we're playing our corners 5-10 yards off and giving them free release. Yeah, of course this is what happens. Andres can't trust anybody whose name is Smith. Sounds like shit. It's always the missed extra points. Always. See how the Browns offense responds though. Still got a whole nother quarter too. There's a look at a beautiful day in Cleveland. I don't know if you could have had a better weather day. As there's the kick into the end zone, they're going to take it out. And they'll take it right around the 25 again. Okay. DeAndre Carter, the return man. Yeah, Chiefs and Eagles next Sunday. That's going to be a banger game for sure. Mahomes and Hurts rematch of the Super Bowl last year. Oh, yeah. Showtime. Ball at the own 25. Shotgun for Flacco. Hands it off. Sampson runs hard for a gain of about 4. Yeah. Cornelius Lucas, the right tackle, because Jack Conklin got hurt in the eye, I guess. That's what it says. I don't know if that's really what happened. They said it was a concussion earlier, but touchdown, punt, field goal, touchdown, interception so far. 16 play drive. We've had like 3 really long drives. And then the 2 not so long. Shotgun. Back to pass. Dumps it off. It's Sampson again. He'll get gain of about 3 or so. 4 maybe. It'll be third, and I'm going to say probably 3 or 2. Somewhere in that range. Lucky Irving. Ooh, 10-yard touchdown run or reception. All right, 3rd and 4. 1:32 to go in the third. Ford's in the backfield. Oh, joy. Back to pass. Hot. That's Tillman again. First down inside the 45. I'm sorry, inside the 35. Look at Cedric Tillman actually making plays today. I love to see that. The big guy is Cedric Tillman. I kind of view him as our like number 2 receiver next to Judy. I just need him to stay healthy. That's the biggest problem with him. Didn't really have much of a camp because of a concussion. Inside bungle territory at the 44. Under center. Hands it off. And he'll get about a yard and a half. Freaking Ford. Can we stop using Ford? I mean, I would rather see us use Rocket Sanders than Ford at this point. What does Ford do? Nothing really. Wide receiver depth, 3 receptions. Judy, Carter, and Tillman, and Thrash, and Bond and Larvadane. Larvadane's inactive. And Bond does have a catch today. That's it. All right, that'll do it for the third. We go to the fourth. Down by 1. Ford low-key a bum. Sampson's out here making plays happen, man. Shaking off defenders, getting those extra yards. Love to see that. This is about to be a fun fourth quarter. Browns trying to beat the Bengals again and snap this little 1-4 skid that they're on against the Bengals. Got swept last year. Prior to that, of course, they had the split. They won week 1, and then they lost the final game of the season when they already had things locked up. Yeah. Browns season is officially here, man. Ugh, God. But yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I'll probably go live later on tonight for my series recap of the Rays series. I'll probably do that right before Sunday Night Football. Yeah. I think after this game is over with, I'm going to do my recap video, get that uploaded, and then I'll pop on with my guy, Ohio Game Talks, for the recap. To him, though. Recap our game a little bit and some other stuff. 4 Mile Bakery and General Store. One thing down here, they have a lot of those like small little general stores. Yeah, pretty convenient. All right, so here we go. Fourth quarter starting up. Browns down one. It is 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going to run. This old man go. Gets about 5. Clearly not Lamar Jackson, that's for sure. Old man run. The old man run. 3rd and 5. He's like, I'm going to get these yards myself. If you get stiff armed by an old man, that's tough. Well, I guess on the bright side, I think they are in field goal range, but I can't trust my damn kicker because he's a bum. Back to pass. Caught. That's. Oh, and he dropped it. Oh my God, rookie. Catch the damn ball, bro. Bobble hands. 4th and 5. Beautiful pass. Right on the tips. And he went to go bring it in and he bobbled it. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Somehow they're not going to get this. Back to pass. Caught. Did it again. Catch the damn ball. Come on. We pay you guys to catch the damn ball. God. Freaking Judy again. Slap him in the freaking face for that. Beautiful pass right on the money. Freaking loser ass receivers. But you know, classic Browns, right? And please stop going to Dylan Sampson. I almost said Jerome. Freaking hate this damn team. These loser receivers can't catch because they're too busy dancing. And of course, he drops it. They need to be like sentenced to like 200 reps on the jugs machine. Like all of a sudden, we're getting pass happy. Stupid, man. Catch the damn ball. That's what we pay you for. God. Beautiful ball right on the money. Nobody really around. It'd be one thing if the defender made a play on it. They didn't. These losers just can't catch. Like there's like a little zap device inside the ball, and when he catches it, he zaps it or something. Like, just catch the damn ball, bro. Catch the dang ball, you bum. So Bungles get the ball back because our loser dudes can't catch. Chase Brown gets Nothing. Got a whole fourth quarter to go, too. Judy is a number 3 on our team. Well, I mean, when your top two are literally Jamar and T. Higgins, I'd say he's more like a 2B, if anything. Not really much action from Jamar and T. Higgins so far. So far. These losers got to freaking catch the damn ball. Started moving the ball really well and then drop, drop. Shotgun for Burrow. Wide open. Incomplete, out of bounds. Good play by the corner. I think that was Hickman who made a play on that. Kind of pushed him out of bounds before he could establish control. Yeah. He had 1 foot in, but he need 2 in the NFL, and he didn't have the second. So it'd be 3rd and 9. Hey, defense, how about a sack here? Preferably a strip sack of some sort. Under or empty backfield. They're gonna double like triple Garrett here. They're gonna take him out of the game. Timeout, Bengals. They're first of the half. Lozano home run. That's the problem with the Browns. You start really getting into like a player, and then they start sucking. There's Jenkins talking to Hickman. Sean Jenkins. All right, shotgun empty backfield for now for Burrow. They're going to motion running back into the backfield. I need Garrett to just run someone over and attack Burrow here. Ooh, out of bounds. Complete. Out of bounds. Trying to go to Jules. Garrett got to Burrow right as he was throwing it. Greg, stop with the damn dancing. You didn't do nothing. 4th down. God, Greg. A little handshake, like, yeah. But that's what I like about the Buckeye defenders. When they make a play, they always usually just go, seatbelt. Simple. Like Denzel, he'll go, This dude's over here, I'm telling you, this dude wants to be a freaking dancer. That'll go in the end zone for a touchback. All right, defense, bailed us out. Let's go out and let's get some points here. Garrett came in the middle and just blasted Burrow. I know, right, GameCube? He's the guy to dance in the mirror. No, yeah, Greg is the one that dance in the mirror. Should have drafted Luther Burden. Honestly, instead of drafting 2 quarterbacks, I would have drafted like Xavier Watts or something, but hey, it is what it is. I can't be too mad. The Guardians won. But let's see if the Browns can march on down the field again. Or are they going to find some way to mess it up? Because, in the back of their heads, they're trying to mess it up. They have to resist the urge to mess it up and actually go down the field and score. They got to catch the damn ball. Yeah. I mean, those passes on the last drive were right on the money. It would have been different. I would have reacted differently if there was a defender in there and he batted it away. No. They were both perfectly thrown. Right on the money, but technically Fannin did catch it, but he dropped it. And Judy already had one earlier that went off his hands and resulted in an interception, which gave the Bengals the lead on a field goal. Don't even trust our kicker either. I need another good long drive here that results in 6. I think that in the last couple of years, there's only been like one game where I wasn't stressing at all during the Browns. That was against the Cardinals when they had Clayton Tune starting, and our defense just shut them down. Back when the Browns were a serious team before Deshaun's injury. There's Paul Brown, his name in the wrap in the on the wall, and there's Joe Thomas, Ozzie Newsome, the other legends. All right, at their own 20, under center, back to pass, dumps it off. Here's Sampson. He'll get about 8. Second down. Less than 13 minutes to go in this game. Under center for Flacco. Hands it off, breaks the tackle, first down. Hardy throws to Dylan Sampson. Keeps the drive going. Runs right up the middle. Just runs right by the one defender. I think that was Hill. 98 almost had. Oh, that could have been a face mask too. Whew. 12:07 to go. First and 10. 2 guys in the backfield. Back to pass. What are you gonna do, Flacco? Damn, do something with it. Oh, it's Fannin. I was like, what are you gonna do with it? And he finds Fannin for the first down. Streaking down the field. 11:38 to go. He's throwing ball too. Nicely thrown ball. So he just starts going down the field and perfectly placed again. Nice. All right, in Bengal territory. Ford, stop using this guy. He sucks. It's going behind the line of scrimmage. Push the ball down the field. God. Every time we use Ford in something, he never gets anything. You have Sampson, where's Sanders either? Nice move to step up. We even switched hands for a second there. Second and 13, because Harold Ford, the president, Gerald Ford. No. Back to pass. Caught by Fannin again. Just shy of the 40, third and about a 9. 117 receptions, 1,555 yards, 10 touchdowns. Most in FBS among tight ends in receptions and yards. Even more than Tyler Warren. People don't want to talk about that, but yeah. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Shotgun. Just inside the 45. Back to pass. Dumps it off to Judy, and he goes nowhere. There's a flag. There's a flag. Will be on us, though. Maybe a legal shift or something. It's on, holding on Jones again. This offense is not going to do anything, dude. They can barely move the damn ball down the damn field. Dude, Jones, why are you looking so slow? Did you gain weight at halftime? God. Offense is anemic now. Okay. Classic. It'll be 4th and 7, and they're going to punt it away. I need them to coffin corner it. Pin them deep. Bum can't even field a punt. Would have had him pinned at the 2, but nope, can't field it. Dude got down there and nope. Bengals will get it back. Losing by 1 because of a damn freaking PAT. If we lose because of a damn missed PAT, I want Zmit cut immediately. And bring in someone who can actually make extra points. Our receiving core is bottom 5 for a reason. Yeah, I mean, it gets Jerry Jeudy and a bunch of youngsters. I'm actually kind of shocked they haven't tried the Stefanski special. But you know Stefanski, he'll pull it out somewhere. Instead of the Stefanski special, it's feed the ball to Jerome Ford. I'm like, how is this dude Jerome Ford getting reps over Raheem Sanders? At least Rocket can catch the ball and do a little something with it. God, Jerome Ford should not be getting this many reps. He's doing with Sampson and Ford like what he did before with Chubb and Ford. Or even Hunt too. Mike Buka already has more NFL yards, touchdowns, and receptions than Roman Wilson. That's tough. Damn. Oh, oops. I accidentally turned off my web page here. Oh. Okay, there we are. All right. I know, right? There's actually a couple Browns fans that got married at this game. Pretty interesting. At their own 20, shotgun for Burrow. Get him? Garrett, he got him. Hell yeah. It's about time. Hey, Dashy, he got him. He got to Joe Burrow. You knew he's gonna get to him at some point. Just runs right past and says, "Hello, Joe." Keep doing that, damn it. His first sack of the season. 2nd and 16. And they have to use another timeout. Gee, they're using their timeouts like this. They better hope that we don't go down the field somehow and score. Oh, All right, third down. Let's see if they can get off the field. 2nd and 16. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was third down. It's second down. Snap. And one. It's 2 for Myles Garrett. Back to back. Brock Bowers, knee injury. Hey. Yeah, he just bullied him. Back to pass. Oh, another one. Got him that time. Got him that time. God, all of a sudden the D line just woke the hell up. They just bull rushed in there and was it Garrett again? I didn't think that was Garrett that time. Now they're Hunter's like all the way back in his end zone. Here's the punt. Come on, bum, pick up the damn ball. Here's Carter. He'll get it into Bengal territory. All right. So best drive start definitely of the half so far of the year. Three sacks, 2 from Myles, 1 from Isaiah McGuire. Sampson gets inside the 40. Okay. That was the most dominant drive, I think, from the defense for sure. But they got to keep it up, though. 6 minutes to go. If there was a way we could eat up this next like 6 minutes and then get a field goal to win the game, I'll be perfectly fine with it. They only have one timeout, too. 6:34 to go. Why is the clock stopped? 85 of 35, 228 and a touchdown for Flacco. What's going on? Why is the clock stopped? What are we doing here? Oh, I see. Second and 7. Yeah, it was back to back to back sacks. 2 by Myles, 1 by McGuire. Second and 7. Come on, what are we doing? 1-11 record in weeks 1 and 2, worst in the NFL. Yeah, they're showing everything but the game. So, okay, here we go. Just inside the 40. Back to pass. Incomplete. Yeah, let's just keep throwing the ball, guys. Keep throwing the ball. Don't run it. This offense is so butt cheeks, dude. They can't move the ball effectively. Oh, wow. I don't even know. Are we really even in field goal range at this point? We're probably on fringe field goal range at this point. Shotgun for Flacco. Just inside the 40. Back to pass. Then there's Judy. First down. James Smith is having a game. I bet he is. Play action. Okay, you're doing it in the middle of nobody. All right, Flacco. 2nd and 10. I don't know what he was trying to do there. And there's a flag. It's going to be on us again. Ineligible man. Dwan Jones. What are you doing? Hey, Dwan. Mental. That's 2 holds and ineligible. What are you doing, Dwan? Dwan, are you good, bro? 2nd and 10. Dwan is pissing me off. 4 touchdowns for Rodgers today. 5:46 to go. Hands it off. Be about 3rd and 7, around there. I won't say that. I mean, they're in field goal range, but I can't trust this damn kicker. I can't trust any kicker these days. If we could like get Phil Dawson out of retirement, he's the only one I'd be able to trust. I need a touchdown though. I don't want no damn field goal. Just outside the 20. Snap. By Judy, first down. Oh yeah, Jerry. Oh yeah. Keeps the drive going. Little toe tap action as well. Beautiful ball. Boom, boom. Yep. And toe drag too. Beautiful toe drag. Toe drag swag. 1st and 10 at the 13. Fanning in there, under center. Hands it off. Sampson gets to the line of scrimmage. O-line getting pushed around. At this point, I mean, with how close we are, if this loser misses a kick this close, just cut him. Straight up cut him. But you should be able to score here, hopefully. Should be able to. Back to pass. Dumps it off to Fanning. God, Fanning gets about a yard. Can't trust this damn kicker. To be automatic, it's like, oh, you got Dawson, we're good. Can't trust this loser because he missed an extra point. 3rd and 9. I want to get me another first down. 7 of 9 on 3rd downs in the second half. 1 of 5 in the first half. Back to pass. Hey, Joe, you had one job, and you're just. So yeah, I like how they got the ball to Dylan a lot, and then all of a sudden, no, don't do the dump off to Dylan. He was really open. But here's Smith. 4th and 15. 36-yard attempt. I can't trust the kicker, so here we go. Snap. It's up. Missed it. I'm done. Cut this loser. Cut this loser. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Gone. See ya. Loser. Bye. You're done. Andre shit. How are you a kicker that can't make kicks? Perfect. Okay, good snap. All right, good hold. So hooks it. Get rid of him. Andrew, meet him at his locker. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. He's a bum. Offense moves the ball down the field, but our kicker in this league is to make kicks. That's what you are paid to do. And you can't do that. Why are you here? God. Cut his ass tomorrow. Like literally after this game, just cut him. Kickers suck. I love having a kicker who can't make kicks. Hey, Andre, name looks like shit. You're supposed to kick it through the uprights. That's what they're there for. Freaking bums, dude. We get rid of D Hop for this loser. Even D Hop probably could have made a routine kick like that. Freaking can't make kicks. Move the ball down the field, can't make kicks. Okay, Browns use the timeout. Freaking hate this weak ass team. Lose because they're kicker. They're gonna lose because they're kicker. Yeah, they are gonna lose because they're kicker. And the ironic thing was they got rid of Dustin Hopkins because he wasn't very good at kicking. So they bring in a dude who's even worse. Like you literally have one job in this league, and that is to make a simple kick. Kick it straight, right up, right down the middle. Easy, right? It should be. 3rd and 1. I don't think he got it. I don't know. I can't see where the line is. 2:04 to go. All right, 2 minutes. Now see if we didn't have a bum ass kicker, like let's go, man. 2-minute warning, 4th down, we got this. But no, this loser kicker sucks. He needs to be cut tomorrow. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Just literally just cut him now. They're gonna lose a game because of a kicker. Really? Going to lose because of our damn kicker. What the? Loser can't make an extra point. Loser can't make a go-ahead field goal. The spirit of Cade York lives on again. I mean, it's a chip shot. You shouldn't even miss those. I could probably at least make it close. There's dudes that are kicking on McAfee. We can't even make a freaking chip shot. I'm You can just see it now. They're gonna get in the field goal range somehow, and he's gonna miss again. Losing a game because of a damn kicker. My offense moved the ball down the field pretty well. But our bum ass, weak ass kicker can't kick the ball between two uprights. Get rid of D Hop because he couldn't do it. Well, this bozo can't do it either. Two minutes to go. I'm not going for it here. They're probably going to get it. Not like it matters if they do or not. Shotgun for Burrow. Actually, I don't think they're going to go for it. I think they're just going to try and get us a jump. Chase motions. Yeah, they're not going to go for it. Not moving a muscle. Yeah. So that'll back them up. Okay. We're really going to lose because of a weak ass kicker. Yep. Classic. Offense did well. Defense got you a big ass stop last drive. But you can't make kicks. And how in the heck are you in the NFL and you can't make a kick? You have one job, put the ball between the uprights, and you can't do it. All right, so here's punt. That's a pretty deep one. Here's the return. Get it to about the 38-yard line. All right. Well, let's see how close they get. Minute 50 to go. They're going to lose because of a damn kicker. Like, all this bozo has to do is kick it straight. And we're winning right now. We're taking knees and this game's over, probably. Well, see how far we get, see how close we get. Back to pass. Dumps it off. That's Njoku past the 40. Second down. Minute 38 to go. Snap. Back to pass. Incomplete. And it's intercepted. Yep, that's how this game ends. Interception off the hands of the receiver. This guys can't catch, dude. Can't catch, can't kick. Just classic Brown stuff. Can't catch, can't kick. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what's with these losers and these catches. Bums can't catch. Can these losers just catch with your hands? It's a nice ball. Perfectly placed, off the fingertips. And of course, it's intercepted. Because these losers can't catch and we don't have a kicker. Again. If we had a kicker, we'd be winning right now. Both of these were literally off the hands of the receivers. Because these losers can't catch. It's just classic Browns, you know? I mean, it's what they do. It's what they do. Butterfingers or something. Butterfingers. I don't think Flacco could have, give it to him any easier, besides handing it to him. It's freaking stupid. Losing because of your damn kicker, and then you guys can't catch. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I think Flacco could have given them the ball any better without handing it to him. Right on the dot, right into the hands. Can't catch. Can't catch. Can't catch. I need these receivers to spend the entire week on the jugs machine. 2 hours on the jugs machine after practice. Even before practice. And as far as the kicker goes, well, just need to, kick straight. But yeah, losing because of your kicker. remember the days when we could actually win games without having to deal with the bullcrap. It's the classic Browns loss. It's what they do. It's in their blood. It's what they do. It's what they do. Defense gets you the ball in favorable territory with 3 straight sacks. Flacco's moving the ball well. Can't make a damn field goal. Chip shot. That's a bona fide extra point. And these bums can't catch. Now what? They're going to take their last time out. D'Angelo talking trash. You know, D'Angelo, you're lucky you were in here earlier. You're lucky you were in here earlier. Because honestly, it'd be just classic behavior from a typical Twitter or YouTube troll. Oh, wow. 21 to 6, Washington. Damn. Same old Giants, I guess, eh? All right. Poor Flacco. He put the ball on the money. These bums just don't know it, just don't catch. And then get that loser. They need to just cut his ass. Just send him back into the unemployment line. Defense gave you multiple chances to score and you couldn't do it. 2nd and 8. This team always finds new ways to lose, though. 3rd and a few. Browns are probably going to have one more gasp. But you know how that's going to go. Off the side, to the right. And then again, wide right. And then there's this one. Wide right. I thought I was actually going to hook left and slip through the upright, but no. No, it's not. So now the Browns don't have any timeouts left either. That dude's probably like, I'm not going to have a job tomorrow. Ah, 1:17 to go. Under center for Burrow. And he'll get a loss of a couple, and that's it. We'll probably have about 30 seconds. We don't know we're not going to do anything with it. Flacco's going to have to get the ball down the field, and we haven't really thrown many deep balls today. So we're going to have about 30 seconds or so. Unless we block the punt. If you're Flacco, can you trust your receivers? No. You can throw the most beautiful rainbow spiral ball right on the money, and this loser would drop it. And it's not like they're dropping it and it goes incomplete. They drop it off every appendage known to man, and then gets intercepted. Garrett and them served up what should have been a W. Right? They served up a W. But then our bum ass kicker can't make a simple kick. Listen, Hopkins, man, he probably would have made those kicks, honestly. 4th and 20, unless we block it here, which we don't do block kicks, block punts. Here's the punt. And they'll field it at the 1-yard line. 99 yards in 19 seconds. Watch us barely even get the ball out of the red zone. Loser ass team. Loser ass team. They're going to be looking for a new kicker tomorrow. Nobody. 13 seconds to go. I think Flacco can throw deep. Just classic. They need to put like an ad on Indeed. Put an ad out on Indeed. Need a kicker. Defense played well today, though. Only allowing 2 touchdowns, mostly. Dump off. Wow, we got outside the 5. Ooh. I know damn well the kicker ain't going to get it near midfield. Hey Joe, you're going to have to throw it deep, my guy. Unless you throw it deep and there's like a PI at like the 2-yard line or something. I don't even think Joe would be able to get it past the 50 at this rate. 3rd and 4. Flag. On the Browns. And on Juwan Jones. Yeah, DeWand, this was the game from hell for you, my dude. You were penalized like 5 or 4 times in this game. Classic. They always find a new and creative way to lose. That's the running shtick with the Browns these days. Always finding a way to lose. This time it's a kicker. Oh, well. Guardians won, so that's good. Wow, look at that. Oh, nice catch by Judy. But it's... Yeah, I got a few... I was like, oh, you want to catch that ball? Okay. So that's the game. Browns lose 17-16 because they need a damn kicker. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. They lose 17-16 because they don't have a damn kicker. This kicker, like, dude, we're going to need a new one tomorrow. I'll be shocked if Smith is our kicker again. Yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, and I will see you all later on today for the other Cleveland team that actually won today. The Guardians actually beat the Rays today. So they take 3 or 4 from Tampa. That's good. But yeah, guys, I will see you all for that. But I'm going to get my recap video done, and then I'm going to relax here and watch this game. Watch these other games. All right? I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. I'll see you guys later. Get me a damn kicker. Bye.